Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best home theater receivers. Starting at number 10. Pioneer VSX 532. This inexpensive AV receiver from Pioneer comes in at well under $500, yet is perfect for a first-time home theater system setup. The 5-channel speaker system is capable of outputting 80 watts per channel of continuous power and a maximum of up to 150 watts per channel, on par with AV receivers that cost hundreds of dollars more. The inclusion of only one subwoofer channel on this unit is not uncommon, but does limit the amount of bass that you can put into the room. Users new to home theater systems also appreciated that this receiver comes with MCACC auto room tuning and synchronized sound with phase control to help you calibrate your home theater system to your room's acoustics. Numerous customers reported being impressed with the crisp sound that this receiver produces, especially given the budget price. The video quality on this receiver is on par with the sound quality, thanks to the inclusion of 4K capability and support for the Dolby Vision codec. The receiver comes with Bluetooth support to connect wirelessly to your devices, as well as a USB port on the front of the receiver box to allow you to connect a phone or computer quickly. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Onkyo Texas SR383. This inexpensive receiver from Onkyo is beloved by its users, and for a good reason. While the receiver does not boast the Wi-Fi connectivity or streaming services found on more expensive receivers, it excels at playing music. The receiver is capable of sustained 80-watt output per channel and up to 155-watt maximum output per channel, albeit with significant distortion at high gains. The receiver also includes Onkyo's advanced music optimizer technology, which preserves high frequencies that otherwise fall off on most receivers in this price range. The accurate technology built into the receiver also helps you calibrate this receiver and your speakers to your room's acoustic properties so that you can get the best sound quality out of your home theater. What users especially love about this receiver is its 2-zone functionality, which allows you to play either the same or 2 different audio sources in 2 different rooms simultaneously. You also retain full control over the volume in each room, which makes this an excellent choice for customizing your music choices between 2 rooms. Number 8 of my list. Denon AVRS 530 BT. Denon is a well-respected name in the world of AV receivers, and this unit is designed for ease of use within a larger home theater system. Note that since the receiver is only a 5-channel system, and the maximum output wattage is capped at 90 watts per channel, just more than half that of some of the other receivers in this price range, this AV receiver is best for smaller rooms with relatively low power speakers. That said, the distortion at 90 watts per channel is extremely low compared to other AV receivers in this class, at 0.7% THD. The front face of the receiver is extremely intuitive to use, which users who are using an AV receiver for the first time appreciated greatly. In addition to supporting Bluetooth for connecting your devices wirelessly, the receiver has a USB input on the front that allows you to quickly and easily connect a phone or computer for playing music. Coming at number 7. Yamaha RX V383BL. Users were impressed with this 5-channel AV receiver from Yamaha when installing it into a small home theater. The rated output of 70 watts per channel may not be particularly high, but the maximum dynamic output power of 145 watts per channel allows you to crank the volume enough for a moderately sized room. Overall, users felt the sound quality was crisp and clear, in part thanks to the addition of Yamaha's compressed music enhancer technology, which works similar to the advanced music optimizer from Onkyo to bring out high frequencies that are otherwise lost. This receiver also works very well with low frequencies thanks to Yamaha's bass enhancer, although the primary limit to your bass remains your subwoofer with this receiver. The EPOW sound optimization program included in the receiver helps you calibrate your receiver and speakers to get the best audio quality from your room acoustics, which users also appreciated. At number 6. Pioneer VSX 1131. This powerful AV receiver from Pioneer is designed foremost as a 5.2.1 system to be used with height speakers that work to give it an incredible surround sound effect. Users loved the overall sound quality, thanks in part to the MCACC room acoustic calibration technology that helps optimize the sound. Also, the receiver features Pioneer's Reflex Optimizer software, which takes the calibration one step further to produce an even more enveloping surround sound for your home theater system. The receiver itself is capable of 100 watts per channel of sustained output and 170 watts per channel maximum output, making it the most powerful receiver we reviewed for under $500. The receiver boasts whopping 7 HDMI input ports as well as 2 HDMI output ports, giving you a huge range of options when it comes to connecting devices and televisions. Also, you can connect devices either by Bluetooth or via Wi-Fi, which many users adapted to use Apple AirPlay with this receiver. The receiver also has Chromecast built in, although it is worth noting that Chromecast can only be used to play music and not to stream video. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Denon AV-RS740H. This AV receiver from Denon may edge closer to the $500 mark than many of our other top picks, but for the price you get a 7.2-channel home theater receiver with a huge array of features. In terms of power, this receiver is on par with slightly less expensive receivers with 75 watts per channel of continuous power output and 110 watts per channel maximum power output. However, users thoroughly appreciated the addition of a second subwoofer channel on this receiver, which allows your bass to be as surrounding as the rest of your audio in your home theater. This receiver also boasted one of the widest support systems for multiple devices. In addition to hosting 6 HDMI input ports on the rear of the unit, the receiver is Bluetooth compatible and has remote control apps for both Apple and Android products. The inclusion of an Android app is particularly noteworthy, since while several receivers under $500 support Apple AirPlay, there are very few receivers designed to work seamlessly with Android. Users also loved how easy the controls on the front face of the unit are to use for navigating between the different functions. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Onkyo Texas SR373. Users loved this powerful and technologically advanced AV receiver from Onkyo, one of the premier names in AV receivers. Although the receiver only provides 5 channels for speakers, it includes 2 subwoofer ports so that you can arrange 2 small subwoofers to fill your room with sound. The 80-watt rated power output and 155-watt maximum output are on par with comparable receivers, plus the receiver supports both Dolby Trued and DTS HD master audio codecs to produce the sound with which users were very impressed. Like most other receivers in this price range, this unit is capable of connecting to your devices via Bluetooth, but hosts only 4 HDMI in ports. That said, the HDMI out port is capable of 4K video and produces particularly deep colors. In addition, the receiver is built with Qualcomm apps for streaming from devices that support this software. Users also appreciated the AccuX system built into the receiver, which accounts for your room acoustics to help you position speakers and find optimal output levels and crossover frequencies to get the perfect sound. Setup is also made easier by the clearly labeled input and output ports on the rear of the unit, which make it easier for first-time AV receivers to set up their home theater system correctly. At number 3. Onkyo Texas NR575. Coming in well under the $500 price point, this AV receiver from Onkyo produces a surprising amount of volume for your home theater system. Although the receiver is only rated to 80 watts per channel of continuous power, the maximum output power is a whopping 170 watts per channel, although the 10% distortion ratio at maximum power makes this a gain level that you will not want to spend much time at. However, the overall noise in the system is kept down thanks to Onkyo's dynamic audio amplification technology. This receiver makes it extremely easy to connect to all of your devices. In addition to hosting 6 HDMI input ports, the receiver has Bluetooth connectivity and Chromecast built in. It is also compatible with Amazon's Fire Connect and can connect to your home's Wi-Fi network to play music from Pandora, Spotify, Amazon Music, and several other streaming services. Coming at number 2. Yamaha RX V583BL. When it comes to AV receivers under the $500 price point, it is incredibly hard to beat this receiver from Yamaha, which comes loaded with features. In addition to being Bluetooth compatible to work with gaming consoles in your phone or computer, the receiver has AirPlay to work with Apple devices, can connect to Spotify, Tidal, and Deezer music services via your home's Wi-Fi network, and can even work with Amazon's Alexa smart devices. If that wasn't enough to make you want to use this receiver to play your music and shows, this receiver also allows for multi-room audio, so that you can play alternative music in a second room or control audio from the same source in up to 9 rooms. Within the context of a broader home theater system, this receiver also performs notably well for the price. The receiver is a 7-channel system with ports for not only 1, but 2 subwoofers, meaning that you can crank the volume and use 2 subwoofers to fill the room with bass. The rated output power of 80 watts is higher than the power found on many comparable receivers at this price, while the receiver can also put out a maximum 145 watts of power. The video output is also 4K compatible and ready for your upgraded television display. And number 1. Yamaha RX V683BL. Packed with advanced technologies that its rivals can only dream of, the Yamaha RX V683BL AV receiver is miles ahead of the Chasing pack. It can effortlessly create an excellent sound environment, be it in a medium-sized space or a large space. First of all, the unit is Wi-Fi compatible, which simplifies system connections and allows you to enjoy music streaming services and networked audio. In the absence of a network router, there is a special Wi-Fi Direct feature that allows you to directly stream music from your smartphone via the AirPlay, AV controller app, etc. Apart from offering a wide range of network functions like the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, the AV controller app also allows you to control different functions from your tablets, Android phones, iPods, iPads, and iPhones. Just download the app from the Google Play Store or the App Store, depending on the type of smartphone you use. To put it simply, this app simplifies operation and makes everything incredibly easy. For voice control, the AV receiver is also compatible with Alexa, which you need to buy separately. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.